Hello and welcome to this video. In this video I want to decorate some journal pages with you. So yeah, maybe grab a tea or journal along with me while I create the stuff. So the first page I wanted to create is my Halloween movie tracker. Each year on Halloween my mother and I watch a lot of horror movies. So yeah, as you can see here, last year we watched 4 movies and this is a place where I can write down ideas for movies and also little reviews about the movies we watched afterward. On the left side there will be this list where I can note down interesting movies. I will watch a lot of trailers and inform myself about interesting horror movies because I'm a little bit skeptic with horror movies. Most of them I don't really like. I think they are stupid and boring and stuff. But for Halloween I want to put a lot of effort into watching some nice movies. They don't even have to be super scary or brutal or stuff like that, but I also like movies with the theme of Halloween or the killer theme but a lot of fun. So for example, last year we watched Totally Killer and I really loved this movie because I love these kind of humorful horror movies. So movies with a lot of tension or movies that will have these special kind of mood that really gets you into the feeling of the movie. So yeah, it's not easy to find this kind of movies. Most of the time we end up watching not so good horror movies because yeah, there aren't that many really great horror movies. So if you have a recommendation, let me know in the comments because I can always use some nice horror movie inspiration because my mother loves horror movies. And yeah, I watch them all the time, not only on Halloween, so yeah, it would be great to have some nice movies to look forward to. Let's get back to the page. So here I'm decorating the right page. On this page there's a place for 4 movie reviews. In these reviews I don't only write our thoughts about the movies but also like the mood we had, so this will be a place to remember our Halloween movie night or day, how we want to say it, because 4 movies are a lot of hours. It's always nice to look back on these memories. As you saw at the start of the video, I also did a movie tracker like that for last year. And yeah, it's really funny to look back at it because the reviews are a lot better than I would rate these movies now, because there's a lot of this happy mood that we are in and just funny memories also in these ratings. Last year I did a magical theme with stars and moons and stuff, but this year I wanted to go more classical horror movie, so with blood and scream and this black and red yellow colors. And yeah, I just freestyled these doodles and I'm quite happy with how they turned out. I think it gives a nice effect for the page. Yeah, it's quite simple, but it's more about the memories that I will write in the boxes. Also, I forgot to mention on the left side in this list place, there's also a place to write down where we could watch these movies and if they are not in our subscriptions, how much they will cost and stuff like that, so we have a good overview of our possibilities. And also on the review page there's this 5-star rating system, but I normally don't rate my movies with stars, so it's kinda random, but it's also funny to look back at it. So yeah, last year we gave almost every movie, I think, above 3 stars, and it's, yeah, we are kind with our reviews, I would say. So yeah, with that the spread is done, and maybe you feel inspired to create your own little spread like this, because I think it's really nice to see that you can just put whatever you want in your journals and it just has to fit you and not somebody else. For me, this Halloween movie tracker is perfect for a little Halloween tradition. So this time I will create a spread in my K-pop journal. I wanted to have a place where I can write down my thoughts and feelings about Han from Stray Kids, because I got into Stray Kids earlier this year and yeah, he just got me lately, and I needed to let out some of my thoughts on the page. For this, I wanted to create a Howl's moving castle theme with him. And yeah, I just used some of my Ghibli themed stationery and some pictures I found on Pinterest that I think were fitting from the vibe or the colors. So for example, I really wanted to use this picture from the magic school because I think it's just very fitting for the theme of Howl. And the other pictures I chose because of the colors pink and blue, and I thought that will be fitting for the theme. So yeah, as I said earlier, I really got into Stray Kids lately. I already listened to their music for a longer time, but now I also got into getting to know the members a little bit more and watch some shows of them and stuff like that. And yeah, I really fell in love with them. And I especially fell in love with Honey. I really didn't expect that at all at the beginning, but he has my heart now, as it seems. So yeah, I really wanted to capture this memory on the spread. I don't feel comfortable with sharing what I write down on these spreads most of the time, so you will see that, you only will see how I decorate this page. But I also think it's not that interesting to see what I write there. It's always the same on the K-pop pages, I think. You write down what you like about him, about his talents, what inspires you, and stuff like that. So yeah, that's also the kind of stuff that I write down on this page. And also like a little bit about the feeling of getting into Stray Kids, but more about Han. So I used these washi tapes to bring a little bit of the colors from the stickers to other places on the page. So in this example, the blue and green from the sticker of the garden in the left corner, because I thought there were a bit too much purple on this place of the page because of the stickers and the papers and the pictures I chose. And yeah, I wanted to even it out a little bit. Also here I choose this pink and gray from the pictures from Han I choose to, yeah, make the page look a little bit more connected. Besides the stickers from the movie, I also wanted to use some stickers that give a magical feeling. So I decided on some stars, sparkle and shooting star stickers, and also used some loose sparkles, glitter stuff. I don't know how it's called in English, to create my own little sparkles on the page. I don't am that happy with the look, but I also think it gives the page a special touch. But yeah, you will see how I create it in a moment. As I wasn't that happy with how this page looked at this point, I decided to add some doodles with sparkles and stuff too. And I think, yeah, it's a lot, but I kind of like the look. Maybe it would have looked better if I used a silver pen, but also I kind of like the contrast because the stickers and stuff is also very contrastful, I think. And yeah, I also want to mention that I really loved this movie, so it was a lot of fun to create something that's fitting for Han and also one of my favorite movies. And it made me realize that I really need to rewatch this movie. I rewatched this last year, I think, but yeah, I think it's just a very beautiful story, and yeah, I always in the mood for a good Ghibli movie, to be honest. Here I tested which pen color I wanted to use, and I decided on the blue one because I thought it would be very fitting for the colors of the page till now, and I'm really happy with how my hand lettering turned out this time. I'm still very a beginner at this stuff. I don't have the patience to practice hand lettering, so I only use it when I think I want to create something for a page, and I think it turned out quite good for my skill level, I think. And I also added a gradient at the bottom of the texts and also a drop shadow kind of thing with a green dark fine liner. I also wanted to ask you if you are interested in videos like this, because in this video I created some pages I would normally not share on my YouTube channel, and I thought it would be not interesting enough to create a big video, but it would be maybe interesting to see for you anyway. So yeah, I myself love to watch journal videos like this with some different themes, and yeah, just seeing how other people use their journals. But I don't know how many people are interested in stuff like that. And I'm also a little bit sorry about the quality of this video, because I just wanted to create my journals in a cozy journaling session and don't create some pretty backgrounds or stuff like that. So I hope it was nice to look at nevertheless, and you had some fun watching what I create here. And last thing, I added a doodle on the bottom of this page, and then this page is done. And yeah, I hope you like it, and I think it's quite fitting for what I wanted to create. And the last page I wanted to create for this video is this page for Joker 2. So yeah, every time I went to the cinema, I create a page in my movie and life journal to write down my thoughts and feelings, and also to remember this little trip to the cinema. For this I went with a very simple theme. I just went with some colors and textures I thought that would be fitting for the movie. Nothing special, and that's what I rate most of the time for these movies. But if I really loved the movie or really liked it, or it was an inspiring experience in some way, I create some spread with a bigger collage or space to write down a little bit more than on this solo page. But yeah, for this movie I thought that would be fitting, yes. Actually, I really like the aesthetic of the movie, so I could have done a whole spread, but yeah, I just didn't feel inspired, so I just went with this simple theme. But I thought the movie wasn't as bad as I heard before I went to the cinema. That's what I want to say about the movie. So yeah, maybe you should go watch it and make your own opinion about it. And yeah, with that, the video is coming to an end. I really hope you liked what I created or had fun journaling with me. And yeah, I hope to see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye!